Hello everybody from a Trader Joe's Parkade in LA. Let's go! Woohoo! This morning has been a busy morning. I woke up at 3:40 in the morning, 3:50 in the morning, and Sarah picked me up and we both went to the airport together and had a little airport date. She's going to Belize, which I will meet up with her next week, but this week I'm going to be in LA just for 2 days, 3 days, I want to say. I leave here on Monday morning and today it's Saturday afternoon, and I am here for two reasons. One, the Climb With Her event with Wondery. As you can see, I'm already decked out in their clothes. And two, I want to go see Death Valley, to go check off another national park. So I'm sitting in my rental car here and I am so stoked. I can't wait. I'm basically going to drive right away to the climbing gym. Hopefully they have free parking there, and see if anybody else in the area wants to meet up, and maybe I can meet up with some ambassadors, and if not, I'll just eat my lunch and hang out and it'll be a good time. But yeah, stay tuned. We have quite the adventures ahead. And yeah, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Anastasia. I do adventures every weekend, and this weekend we are going abroad. For anybody who's interested in a weekend venture that is a bit more outside of Vancouver, flights to LA this weekend were $120 round trip. So each flight was around $60 Canadian. And yeah, basically the flight's like an hour, 45 minutes. So we left at 7 a.m. and I got here around 9:40. So, or maybe that's 2 hours. I think I mathed wrong, but it's a very short flight nonetheless. And now I'm in the sunny state. It is 20 degrees outside, and I'm going to go enjoy some sun and some good tunes. So I will check in soon, but I just wanted to say hi, welcome, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, just say hi, I love it, and I'll talk to you soon. That's a prickle pear. They are very popular plants because they're very pretty, but fun little fact for you, they do grow natively in this area, but that little pear you see, I don't know if you can see right there, is actually edible. Not yet, but once it fruits, and you can make juice out of it, you can eat it raw, it's pretty dang good. Good morning, everybody, from Death Valley. Hello. It is a new day. It's beautiful. It's already really hot outside. And excuse my huffing and puffing. I'm just hiking. Right now I'm in Mosaic Canyon in Death Valley. It was recommended to me by the park ranger when I went to the visitor's office. And I can't wait. Truly a bad time, though, to not remember sunglasses and a hat. I definitely would buy a pair, but I think this will probably be my only long time outside. But to any of you coming to Death Canyon, or just being in the park in general or in the sun, always remember to bring sunglasses and a hat. Protects your part on your hair, protects your eyes. It's awesome. But this is beautiful. So Death Valley is both the hottest place in the world. I think it has like a recorded temperature of 57 degrees Celsius, which is crazy. And also the lowest place in North America, I want to say, hence the valley. But I find it very interesting because when I was driving, I was actually driving through a lot of mountains. To get to the front entrance, I had to be on a pass that was 4,000 feet above sea level. So it really has a lot of variation, which is super awesome. But yeah, right now, this Mosaic Canyon is about a 2-mile hike, and the first mile is all slots, which essentially means what you see right here, kind of canyon walls surrounding you, which is super awesome and super perfect for this time of day. So I am very excited. And last night, I tried to film as much as possible, but honestly, I met a really cool person named Katie, and I just met a bunch of people at the event last night, so I didn't get to film a whole bunch, but I'm sure you saw some already, and maybe I'll insert some pics there if any got posted. They did have the co-founder of Wondery taking photos, and so hopefully I'll get to see some of them, because I think I definitely was in a couple. But yeah, this morning's been a great morning. Last night, I won't name their name just for their anonymous, I met a really cool person and they let me crash on their couch, which was awesome because I was surprised to hear how expensive rentals are. Usually when I come down to America and I do a last minute trip, there is usually really good deals on Airbnbs and stuff like that. And I thought since LA has so much density, that there'd be lots of options between here and Death Valley, which is a 4-hour drive. But yesterday when I was looking before the event, there was nothing. Like I had the option to stay in somebody's closet on memory foam for $90, which is kind of wild. But yeah. Wonderful. So we are at our new destination. I ended up going to the very end of the canyon there, and it was really, really beautiful. I just love slot canyons. I may have even got a bit of a sunburn with that little much time out there. I think it took me about an hour and a bit. But I ended up walking with this person named Robin on the way up, and then this person named Alan on the way back. And it was really, really fun. I just love meeting new people. And if you're solo hiking, beware. I may try and hike with you, but of course, it's always wonderful and a great time just getting to know people. It is kind of wild because you know that you probably will never see them again. In case of this park, I may actually see these people again because I think that we're all kind of having the same game plan, but it's just really cool. And I just really love doing the slot canyons because I feel like there's so much energy from the rock. Like, I think because rocks hold so much heat, when you're walking through a canyon and the rocks are on either side of you so close, you really feel that warm energy. And it's something very different than I feel like walking through a forest where it's kind of more cooling. So, and more maybe grounding sometimes I find. But anyways, now I'm at the sand dunes because I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but Death Valley gets about 2.2 inches of rain in an entire year, which is hilarious because in comparison over this past weekend, I think Vancouver had 250 millimeters of rain, which I don't even know what that is in inches, to be honest with you, but I have a feeling that's way more than Death Valley ever gets in one day. So pretty crazy. And that's for a whole year. I needed that sun break. I cannot believe it. Says it's 74 degrees outside, which I think is just above room temperature, but it is so hot. You can probably tell, I literally think I got sunburned even though I put sunscreen on. I don't understand why it's so hot. I'll have to look that up at some point, and maybe I'll put that right there because, oh my goodness, it feels like it's 30 plus degrees outside. And I can't imagine what it would be like if you came here in the summer because right now it's March. So it's like winter. So how it's so hot, I have no idea. But I've made it to the other visitor center, or the more official visitor center. It's called Furnace Creek. I had to give my head a shake because Death Valley is called Death Valley for a reason. There's a lot of sand and some shrubs and some lizards, and that's about it. But coming up to Furnace Creek, it's like a full oasis. I will put a clip in somewhere, maybe on the whole screen, to show you guys what it's like. But it's like driving into Mirage. Like, you know when you watch those movies and the main character is like in the desert and dehydrated and keeps thinking there's an oasis, but every time they get closer it misses? That's what this is. And so I thought that I was imagining it, but I don't think I was. So I'm going to go check out the visitor center. Right now, we are below sea level. We're at one of the lower points of the park, so maybe that's why it's so lush. Maybe because it's below sea level, there's a lot of water stored. Who knows? I'll find out, and I will update you guys as we go. But yeah, I'm feeling toasty. So I made it to Badwater Basin. It's got its name because an explorer came here and was hoping his donkey would drink from the water, and the donkey wouldn't. And that's because the water was so salty. This is the lowest place in North America, or like below sea level, the lowest point. It's minus 280 feet about, which is kind of crazy. It's, I guess in comparison, the only thing close to this is one place in California, and there's nowhere else near it in the rest of Canada and the US, so it makes it really unique. I'm squinting because it's very bright out, but it is very, very amazing. And in order to have the lowest level of below sea level, you need to have really hot and dry temperatures, and that's what this place has. So I guess if you were in Vancouver, you would normally have a lake, but here it is so dry and so hot that all the water evaporates faster than it can fill. So essentially we'd be walking at like the bottom of a lake, and all that's left over is minerals. And minerals being stuff that's broken down from the mountains around us that you can see behind me, but also any other silt that comes down at the same time. And most of this is actually table salt, which I found kind of interesting. And you can see, I'll flip it, it looks just like table salt. It is very, very, very white. But there's also some borax as well. I just thought it was really unique. And I had no idea that the lowest point of, what is it, sea level? I don't even know what you call it. As you can tell, I'm kind of struggling with that. But yeah, the lowest point in North America was here. So what a beautiful surprise, and how amazing. And I'm so stoked. And as a sunburn update, I'm just getting more and more sunburn. And I've committed to it now. So it'll all be good. It's raining at home. And I also look back on the facts. So I think I said earlier that it rains around 2 inches here every year, which is true. And then I said at home it's going to rain 250 millimeters this weekend. That's half. So that sign helped me out. But essentially, the amount it's going to rain in Vancouver this weekend is half the amount of total annual rainfall that happens in this area, which is a crazy, crazy concept. And it's just a very severe rain shadow. So there's a bunch of mountain ranges around us right now. And that's what causes these lands to not get so much water because, well, the precipitation can't cross over the mountain ranges. So super unique, super, super cool. So blessed to be here. I'm continually going further and further on the burnt scale, but it's so worth it. Right now, I'm at, I believe it's called Artist's Palette or Artist's Point. It's kind of like a scenic drive to these beautiful volcanic areas. The minerals here, I guess, have evolved from volcanoes but have dried fast, similar to the basin. And they're very unique. They're like specific types of like green mineral and purple mineral, and they're not your usual like copper or anything like that. It's all very unique. I think there's magnesium. I'll put a list right there, but it was really, really cool. And it essentially creates type of like a Bob Ross situation where the ground is bright green and lavender, and it's just amazing. The walk to this point is very, very short, so it's definitely worth it. It's a little steep, but yes, I think I'm going to do one more point today. I'm going to go to Zabriskie's View, I believe, just because it was highly, highly recommended, and the magnet that I got for this park is from there. But after that, I think I'm going to call it, because I'm not looking to be a lobster, and I really wasn't expecting it, so rookie mistake. We made it to our 5th and final point, and thank goodness, what an absolute showstopper to show. This is Zabriskie Point. These were all formed by earthquakes and water and lava and ash, and you can just tell how beautiful these badlands are. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Apparently there used to be actually a mine somewhere at the base there, which is kind of wild, and I'm very thankful it's not there anymore. But I am stoked to have conquered this journey. I am exhausted, and I am looking very, very forward to hitting the hay. I'm going to go head down below now and see the view from a lower point, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful sunny day, if you can't see. It is gorgeous. I just dropped off my rental car, and I just wanted to say that I'm on my way, making it safely to the airport. I would say that this weekend's adventure was definitely a great success. I not only got to go to the event on Saturday, but I also got to go see another freaking national park, which I cannot wait, and I'm so happy to hit more, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So very, very happy, very, very stoked. It also was decently affordable. The most expensive thing was my rental car, and besides that, everything was really good. I really lucked out. Yeah, I think I spent $35 on food because all I did was get groceries. But yeah, very, very fun, very, very good. I did want to make a little note, actually, though. I do realize that a lot of my adventures involve very long road trips, and that is because I just really love to drive and I love to see things, and a lot of the national parks involve driving. But I want to make a note because yesterday morning I witnessed and had to call the police on a few ladies our age that flipped their car, which was really, really, really scary and really, really, really sad to see. Everybody was okay for the most part. The car was not, but they had crashed the car because they had gone out the Saturday night, and the Sunday morning the girl who was driving fell asleep at the wheel, and the other two girls were sound asleep in the car. So nobody else was involved, it was just them. But that was really a wake-up call, and it was really scary to see and also really sad. And so just want to make a note that, of course, I do all these long road trips and I drive a lot, and I encourage you all to do the same. However, if you're ever feeling tired at the wheel, always make sure to pull off and take a rest. It is always worth it. It is not worth flipping your car. It is not worth driving off the road. It is just so much safer to pull off and even take a 30-minute nap and go from there. But yeah, that was kind of my maybe random tidbit of the morning. And I just hope everybody's having a lovely Tuesday, and you stayed safe and you had a great weekend. I can't wait to tune in next weekend. I will be going to Belize next weekend, but you guys won't stay for another week. I'm pretty much almost caught up on the vlog, so you guys can be pretty in tune with what I'm doing. And I'm really, really, really enjoying doing these YouTube videos, so I hope you guys are too. And of course, please don't hesitate, and please be encouraged to like, comment, and subscribe, because I really appreciate it, and it makes my day just seeing the comments or seeing new subscribers. I'm just so stoked and blessed that people are also interested in these weekend adventures and hopefully either apply to their life or just enjoy seeing it through me. But thank you all again. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm sending all the positive vibes your way, and I will see you next week. All right, bye.